There once was a father that was going to set out on a journey. This father had 3 daughters. The father asked each one of his daughters what gift they would like when he returned. The first daughter said, "I want a golden crown that is made from pure gold that no one has ever wore before." The second daughter answered, "I want a crystal mirror so I may see my beautiful face in it all day long." That was the third daughter, who had the most impossible request for a gift yet. The third daughter was the youngest daughter, and she replied, "I just want a little scarlet flower." The father asked her, "Honey, where will I ever find a little scarlet flower from?" The youngest daughter begged and pleaded for that scarlet flower. She said, "Father, if I don't get that flower, I will cry all day and night." The father set out on his journey after he hugged and kissed each of his daughters, reassuring them that he would return with their gifts. The father had no trouble finding the first gift of the golden crown. He continued on his journey. The next day he found the second daughter's request for a crystal mirror. He was having the hardest time finding the third daughter's gift of a scarlet flower. 3 more days into the journey and still had not found the flower. The father was ready to give up when he saw the sun shining in the most beautiful place he could ever imagine. It was a forest that had a waterfall, and there were flowers everywhere. There were scarlet flowers. When he went to pick the prettiest flower in the forest, he heard a voice. "You cannot pick my flowers." The voice was very mean and dark sounding. The father begged and pleaded for just one flower. The father said, "You have so many flowers here. I just want one of your flowers. Please, my daughter will be devastated if I return home without a gift for her." The voice argued and fought with the father for quite some time. Finally, the voice in the forest spoke again. "I will allow you to pick one flower in exchange for something. I want you to bring me one of your daughters. You must bring her to me in 24 hours. The father was very reluctant to agree, but he knew how much the youngest daughter wanted her flower, so he agreed. The father picked a flower and set back out on his journey home. When he arrived, he gave all his daughters their gifts. They all loved them and thanked him many times with hugs and kisses. Then the father told the 3 girls that he had made the deal with the voice in the forest. He told the girls that there was a monster in the woods and that he was only allowed to pick the flower if he promised to bring one of the daughters to live with him in the forest forever. The girls fought and argued about who was going. The older girls said it was the younger daughter who wanted the flower, so she needed to go. As she arrived in the forest, she was nervous, so she called out to the monster, "Hello, monster, I am the daughter that the man picked the flower promised." The monster answered, "Hello, you are more beautiful than I imagined." The daughter asked, "What do you want with me? Are you going to hurt me?" "No, I would never hurt you. I am just lonely and I want to find someone to marry." The daughter asked if she could meet him. The monster agreed and came out. He was the most handsome prince, and she fell deeply in love with him. The monster and the handsome prince went back to the father's house so she could show the sisters how sweet and handsome the monster was. They were all jealous of the couple.